Hey everybody, let's talk about the New Year diets and fasting. Yay! I know a lot of people are starting their New Year off and they are wanting to start new diets and work out more, and also they may want to fast more. And all of those things are good, but I do want to caution and encourage you to make sure that this is something that your provider first is aware of, and most definitely that you're praying about to God and making sure that this is something that you want to really commit to for a long term process, instead of doing it just because, okay, it's a quick fix, I want to do it now, and then you're not committed to it or don't want to do it 5 months, 3 months, 6 months down the line. So I do want to encourage you to first pray, because I always believe in prayer, and there are scriptures that can encourage you with that as well. The next thing I would like to encourage you is to follow up with your provider, because that is very important. Listen to those recommendations that are aligned with your lab. So if your cholesterol is high, make sure you are not taking in a lot or consuming a lot of meals with high cholesterol. And not only that, there's other things like protein and, let's see here. It's just so many, your cholesterol, your protein. Because I know a lot of people look at that. I got to get my protein. I got to watch my cholesterol. So before you start a fast or a new diet, make sure your labs are monitored and checked before going into those. Because again, you can send yourself into like a fluid overload. You can send yourself into a toxic state, and you don't want that, because then it'll be counterintuitive to your diet or whatever you're doing in this moment. You want to make sure that this is something that is helping you and not hurting you. So if you start seeing your urine is getting a little darker, or if you start having headaches and you're dizzy and nosebleeds like that, it may be because you're getting too much or something, or not enough or something, so make yourself aware, make your provider aware, and then you can start your journey. Then your next step is to do the work. Faith without work is dead. So you want to make sure you are doing the work. That is exercising. Again, talk to your provider, know what you can tolerate, because a lot of people go out and they want to do a lot of different things. And again, that's not good for your body. And then it'll have adverse reactions or adverse effects on you. So make sure that is something that you are aware of and you are paying attention to as well. So your body may not can tolerate a 5-day a week. It may can tolerate a 3-day a week. Your body cannot tolerate a vegan diet. It may tolerate veggies and protein and meats and proportions. So make sure that you are doing what is in your capacity, so you can have a healthy start. That's how a lot of people get discouraged, because they don't check in with first God, they don't check in with their provider, and they most definitely don't check in with themselves. So check in with God, check in with your provider, and check in with yourself before you start any new journey, to make sure this is something long lasting. I want to make sure that you are successful on your journey. So that's why I will post videos of making meals, meal preps, things like that. But whatever I post, whatever I encourage, make sure you do what? A God check, a provider check, heart check within yourself. Make sure you're checking within. And there are different ways to meal prep. You can start, if you are on like a 10-day fast, a 15-day fast, invest in meal prepping, switch it up a little bit. You can do a 3-day meal prep, a 5-day meal prep, a 10-day meal prep, however you want to do it. But make sure it is something that you want and you will eat, because you will go in and eat out, put all this stuff together, and it's like, I don't want to do this no more. I want something different.
Shop with your eyes and not your stomach when you are going grocery shopping and meal prepping. Be balanced, be consistent, and be flexible. I also want to share how I prep for this week. I wanted to do some veggies and I thought about it. I wanted Brussels sprouts. I wanted to make some creamy cheese to go on top of my Brussels sprouts. I got the butter, the flour, and the cheddar cheese, mix it all in, and it came out so creamy when I mixed it all up. And I will show you this later when I finish everything. I start by washing my Brussels sprouts, and then I get them all prepared because I want some of them air fried. So I air fried and put some hot honey on this batch of Brussels sprouts. Here goes my cheese with my veggies, and then I wanted to do like a ground beef and Brussels sprout with this one. Yummy with the ground beef, yummy with the veggies, yummy with the hot honey. Now it's time to do the fitness work. So I'm doing some squats. I'm working my bicep, triceps here, getting those arms are good and toned because I want to make sure that it's a holistic approach. So now I'm on my treadmill. The highest it'll go is to like 15. So I did the max running on the treadmill at the 15 mark. And this was so fun, so exuberating. I'll do it every time just to get my heart rate up. So you see as it goes up in the incline, I'm running. And so I do like a little side stretch here. Then I start back running again. And now it's declining, going down because I wanted to get back to a 0 level so I can complete my run for today. But that's how I do it. Make sure that you are getting it in with your fitness, with your meals. Check with God, check with your provider. Most definitely check with yourself and do the work.
This is Health Talk to Holly. I hope you have a blessed week and thank you for tuning in. Bye. Thanks, Holly.